And we're live.
And we're early.
1 minute. Oh, no, it's 9 o'clock. We're right on time. We're usually on time. Most of the time.
Plenty of seats, no crowding or shoving. Keep your social distance.
6 feet apart, please. Hi, Shell. Hey, Roxy, Gloria, Dina. Catherine's here. James is here. Mark's here. Cheryl's here. Brian's here. Sean is here. Shirley's here. Hi, Shirley. Joanne's here. Everybody's here. Well, not everybody, but we have quite a few here. Oh, good, Chrissy.
Good reason to wake up from your power nap, Chrissy.
No, I think she sets an alarm because she doesn't do Facebook, so she wants to make sure she doesn't miss that. So, hello, everyone. Hope everyone's safe and not going too stir crazy.
Oh, touched my face again.
Okay, Maria. You touched your face. Social distancing. You maybe need 6 more inches more to the left there. So we've been pretty good. The only person leaving this house is Alan, and that's to go to work. So, and they're social distancing at work. He's in his office. They're all separated out there. But I've not left the house in weeks. I was itching to go out Saturday, and I thought, no, there's really nothing I have to go out for. There's Maria Gardner. Okay. So we're doing our best, and I'm sure all y'all are doing your best. I hope everyone's painting and reading and getting some spring cleaning done. I myself it's just another day, right, babe?
You keep working on that list.
What list?
The honeydew list.
Yeah, well, you don't do anything on it, so I don't know why I'm working on it. I take it back. You did cut the lily turf back this weekend. But you also worked Saturday, so. So you want to show them your pretty blooms from last week?
Who says I got hairy arms? You didn't write a name on this one.
Probably because, well, that was mine, so I already knew that one was mine. That was what we did with our paints. These are done with the Praj Posse paints.
I think I've found a technique that I'm pretty
Brian
good
wants
at.
to know if you started your honey don't list. No such thing, Brian.
Yeah, honey, don't come in the bedroom. Stay on the couch.
I didn't say that to you. You guys, he's sleeping on the couch because he doesn't want to get me sick.
So these were a couple of my blooms.
They're pretty. And those are mine. He did a really good job for the first time blooming. I was very proud of him.
And you did this one.
Yeah, that was mine that we spun out. I give everybody that has to go out and work every day, I give you props because he's worried. Now remember, those sides are taped, so we'll be peeling all that tape off after we resin and painting those with gold gilding. He had a couple of air bubbles in that one, I noticed.
There and there and there.
Yeah, it's pretty though. That'll be beautiful when I put the resin on, they just pop. That's my favorite right there. Gorgeous. So I didn't get any cracking, so that's because we put that little bit of GAC in the cell activator. So everything came out very nice. I was very pleased.
Look, Brian, birch board.
Melody, once you put resin on there, it won't really stick to the tape. So when you pull the tape, it just pops all along the edge. Once in a while, I'll have to go in with an X-Acto knife and maybe, you know, trim a little piece off, but it comes off pretty well. But you have to do it within 24 hours. You can't leave them sit for like a week and then try to pull that tape off, because the resin will be too cured by then.
So I got to work on the bubbles because I see a couple bubbles in this one too. Where would you like these?
They can go back in the bottom, right? Or you can put them on the carrying rack. I don't care either place.
So while I'm moving those, why don't you talk about some other things you've got to show?
I will when you're done moving those. GAC 800 is a pouring medium from Golden. It prevents cracking and crazing. And then I'll show you a tray full of ones that I played around with. I think it was on Tuesday. Sorry. So before I took care of all the stuff I had sitting out here, I decided to do some of my own. But these came out really cool, the colors, because it's got the iridescent or the interference in it, so they're kind of groovy-ish. Like, the nice thing when you use those birch boards, you can set it right down, because you're going to pull all that tape off anyways. This is all going to come off.
So Brian wants to know, is it a medium or an additive?
It's a medium. It's a pouring medium. But this is probably my favorite one. I just love it. I just love it so much. Then I used Alan's color combo. So those will be going into curing. I'll probably only cure these a week because it's house paint and it just dries totally different and cures different. So we'll see how the resin takes to those after another week.
Linda Brown wants to know, when paints are on thicker side, is it a good idea to use a bit of GAC 800?
I put GAC 800 in my paints that I sell, and they are on the thicker side. So yeah, I would. It wouldn't hurt. Just to, you know, like in these, I put an ounce. So you could actually get away with just a little squirt. Any little bit helps.
Somebody called, they want to see the oval.
Yeah, it's coming. Okay, so video 534 was the groovy flowers. It dried really well. I did put the gold in at the end of the video, so now I'm going to take a black paint pen and go in and play with the centers on these. And then once I varnish it or resin it, it's going to bring those colors back up.
Maria Gardner wants to know, do you think that Liquitex PM would work the same way as GAC?
No, I wouldn't say it does. But I also have that in these two. I put an ounce in these two. I don't know what the big deal is with the GAC 800, but it actually does work quite well. Video 535. You see that blue-black iridescent. Let's see if I can catch it. You can catch it here, but if you turn it a certain way, you get that beautiful iridescent that I put in there. So that's going to be pretty if I resin that one too. And then the oval video 536. Did get a few more cells that came up, so the white wasn't so popped up. But it dried really well. Lots of cute little itty bitty cells in there. So,
Hello, everyone that's just joining us.
I'm going to move the chair for you. I'm not sure where Maria is, Brian. I didn't hear from her today. There might be something going on. It's okay. Shelly's here and you're here.
11 by 14 canvas.
You can use those with just dirty on the outside.
How'd
I
they
had the
get dirty
box.
on the outside?
I had the box bottoms on those.
Ah. So we're going to go the simple flip cups first.
Try refreshing, Shirley. Is it show? Oh, it's okay. Maybe when we're showing stuff.
Color choices.
Yeah, we are trying so hard to delete some of these colors off our wall, and they're just so many bottles are still half full. And then we have some that are just a little bit left in them. So he's trying to grab the ones that have the least amount. That Soho Cad Yellow Green is, or the Lucas, yeah. You've done green paintings every week, Al? Because I have a bunch of green paintings over there that you did. Can you use a different color, please?
No green?
They do rubber insulation, Linda. So they have orders going out like crazy. People are building, so. There's Maria. Everything okay, honey? Don't make me worry. Shirley said red and gold.
You're just going to refill that one.
I am. When are you going to do the pour with Brian's mini table and chairs? That's what they're asking.
I don't know. When's he going to make us dinner?
Are we getting a mini pizza? He's probably still thinking about that one, guys.
What?
What you're going to do with that little chair, those little chairs and table.
I wish that was the only thing I had to think about.
What do you have out, hon?
Quinacridone
Quinacridone?
magenta, Master Touch purple, Gold Rush.
Put a blue in there.
Put a blue in there. Something lighter.
What
about the phthalo blue?
Yeah, I can use that.
And
Brian said no 3D printed pizza. Right, Kat? Kat does miniatures. She'll send you a miniature pizza. It'll get better, Marie, I promise.
so I got 3 3-ounce cups. I'm just going to do some simple flip cups. Master Touch purple. Liquitex quinacridone magenta.
Quinacridone.
I have a harder time saying that than I do azodicarbonamide.
I know. The only reason you know that so well is because you can't get any.
Lucas Phthalo blue.
You should ask them. Maybe they know someone that has it.
I think I found our source. And Gold Rush.
It's 11 by 14, Brian.
Somebody is slacking. Look at we.
I know we used a lot of paper towels. Shelly, why don't you just say that again?
Azodicarbonamide.
There you go. Isn't that what they put in bread? Which one?
Sometimes.
Is that? What is that one?
That's it.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
And that is
It's a blowing agent.
right, but what animal? When we found that out that time?
It's not so much the animal.
It's the urine of an
urine
animal.
of an animal.
It's a blowing agent, Shell.
I don't think people want to hear about you.
Brian says I smoked some of that one time. Brian. Yeah, and bread. That's what makes your bread puffy. It's not just I don't even think they use yeast. I think they use that instead. They've been taking it out of a lot of breads,
taking
though.
it out of a lot.
Yeah. If you look on the back of your bread bag, it'll say azo, whatever, I can't say it.
Azodicarbonamide.
Dina's like, oh, yum, give me a slice of tinkle bread. That's probably one of the reasons that I quit eating bread when you told me about that a long time ago. Although I did eat bread tonight, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Here, say that one. Vitamita Benjamin.
Yeah, Vitamita Benjamin.
Say it all at one time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like Italian bread too.
You're trying to get me distracted.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You should be telling your colors. Brian says 9.625 ounces, Alan. Well, he'll have 9, Brian, if he fills them. I think he could do it with 6.
Name that tune.
Name that ounce. Name that measurement. You gonna put any weight in there?
I'm going to. Right down the center.
Jen says, I think it's strawberry flavoring that originally came from the anal glands of beavers.
All right. Who is that?
Jen Levon.
She's going in timeout. Oh, no.
I am not even attempting that, Shirley.
All right. I need something.
We just make him not hungry anymore.
Yeah, isn't it snack
I was
time?
just reading it, Joyce. I didn't say it. I was reading it. Someone else posted it.
Okay, I'm going to go with purple red to fill that out from Premiere.
Yeah, see, Jen says, don't shoot the messenger. If you guys knew what was in your food, you wouldn't eat it. Let's just say that.
What was in my food tonight?
You had everything all natural tonight except for the bread.
In the sugar-free
You had sugar-free syrup. We
syrup.
had regular.
I had 3 extra pieces of bread. You know why?
It's okay, Joyce. Why? Because Jake put sugar-free syrup on his French toast and he didn't want sugar-free syrup. Yeah, he tried to pawn it off on me. We did French toast, scrambled eggs, and ham for dinner, so we had breakfast for dinner.
Is Mrs. Jackson in the house?
I don't know. I just like French toast. It's just something about French toast. Of course, by the time that I get up in the afternoon, it really is breakfast for me. One Wedding Planner. This is Cynthia Jackson. Is her handle. One Wedding Planner. So she is here.
Welcome. Do you have the king with you? Okay, we're just doing simple flip cups. What did I not do?
Spray the cup. Hi, Tammy. Oh, Kingsley's here too. And yes, Kingsley, I know you like food all the time. So Alan's doing flip cups, in case anybody's wondering. He's not doing anything fancy. Right?
Just basics.
Just the basics.
No gadgets. Yet. Poke a hole in that cup. Release some of that suction.
If you go on the edge of that cup, it pokes easier. Got some pretty lacing there in the middle. Oh. We'll have to teach Cynthia our mix. Huh?
I told her about the tutorials too.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Just torching it to get the bubbles out.
So we use Floetrol and Gluol, and then we don't use water. No water. Only in the base coat. If we use a base coat, there's water in that. But normally it's just glue and Floetrol.
So take a little whiter on the edge, let it flow a little better so it doesn't fold over.
I'm so glad we bought 13 gallons of Floetrol. You know that?
Why?
Because Home Depot's not open, are they?
Yeah.
Curbside?
I don't know.
Because you can't order that online. Thank you, Shelly. Shelly's posting links for our mix. See, Mary Ellen's social distancing from her husband. We're not the only ones. Oh, yours is open, Shell? Oh, okay. I better go buy some more then. So we need it for the retreat.
Which is still on.
As far as we know. Oh. Oh no, Jen. Her husband's in California. Are you going to isolate him, Jen, when he comes home? I'm just going to say one thing, guys. Our medical workers are our soldiers right now. Just keep them in your prayers. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm really hoping that it all works out because my living room is full of stuff to go. I have no clue where I'm going to put it if we don't go.
Just let the paint flow.
Yes, and the truckers for sure. But some of the pictures I saw of them sleeping, like piled on top of each other, sleeping because they're exhausted, it's just heartbreaking. It reminds me of seeing our military like that. All right, we'll try not to talk about that because it's kind of depressing.
Make sure you use your cuppy hands on the corners.
I see that gold peeking. Hi, Gail.
Bring your paint back to the center. Then go for your other corners.
It's terrible, isn't it, Kitty? Awesome, Donna. You keep sewing. It'll make you feel better. Yeah, it's awful. Keep us posted, Shell, on that. I like that white through there too.
Got this one edge over here and one edge here that I gotta.
Gotta rock the boat. Is that head song stuck in your head now? So here's a question for everybody. Did you ever think that we would ever be going through something like that? Thank you, Shirley. You're amazing too, honey. That's for sure, Cecilia. Oh, that's awesome, Kitty. It is surreal, isn't it? It's like you get up every day and you do your thing, and then you turn the TV on, and then it's there right in your face again. And it's every day. And I'm like glued to the news stations. You know, when you heard about it in China, I was like, it's coming. And I kept telling Ellen, it's coming here. It's coming.
Touch up your edges. Got a little torch again with those air bubbles out. It's a popping too.
I'm not trying to watch it either, Jen. It's like a train wreck. You can't help but look, you know? It's like, what did they just say? You know, I'm trying to work out here, but I still have it on. Yeah, that's true, Linda.
What you think?
It's beautiful. I love the colors.
I chose them. Make sure you wipe your edges before you transfer it.
It's got to be hard, Maria. I don't know if you guys know or not, but Maria owns a resort. And what was it, like 6 weeks ago, Maria? They all started canceling. So she's not had any business. So it's very hard for a lot of them.
Okay, off to the drying rack.
It's very pretty, honey.
Do you want some skins?
No. I have so many snaps right now. It's not even funny.
Don't like skins?
No. Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. Yeah, painting definitely takes your mind off of all of this too. It's great stress relief.
Last call for skins.
No, thank you. Does anybody know anybody that has it? Thanks, honey.
Melina says she does. She's recovering, but I'm mad at her. Sorry to hear that.
It's like my biggest fear is to know someone that gets sick and there's nothing we can do for them. We need to stop doing that.
You rushed me out of there.
I didn't rush you out of there. Oh, geez, Holly. Ugh. No. Yeah, travelers, that's for sure. Let's just hope it doesn't spread too much. We got 2 more weeks before we probably are at peak. That's what scares me. Okay. 16 by 20. And I'm going to do a dirty pour with lots and lots of colors.
Brian, how much paint does she need?
I'm doing a dirty pour. You can't calculate that. Let's do 6 cups.
And then I said, friend there that lost their battle. Sorry to hear that, Bandana.
I watched a video today of Italy. Oh my gosh. It was so bad. So bad. And that was probably filmed last week. Okay.
Okay, Chrissy said, let's agree, no more COVID talk. It's Monday Night Live painting party.
Okay. So let's do 3 different shades so we create lots of depth. So I'm going to do, oh, there's not much in here. Not enough for that one anyway. Is there more Moody Blue over there?
It's there.
It'd be on the second bin up. Yeah, that's it. Bring to me, please.
Look at all those cups.
It is going to be fun. I have to be careful when I take those tops off.
Getting awfully quiet in here.
It is quiet. I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
See the steam coming off my head? Okay.
Chrissy's like, I hope she's making a layered ribbon for her.
Yes.
She just did one of 2 inspired by you.
All right, so I'm going to use Moody Blue. And I'm going to use Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. And with that, I will use, I'm looking at my metallics, sterling silver, but of course I still have some of this silver I can use too. Okay, that'll be 1 layer of colors with 2 cups. Now, because this is going to pull different shades of blue, I want to opposite that. Actually, let's put some of that Modern Master Sapphire in there too. All right.
Bride's back yet a printer emergency.
So we'll do purple red. Love this color. It's only, you can only get it at AC Moore. So I tried to match kind of with our purple raspberry, but I didn't want it this color. I wanted it more this color. So we'll use that. We'll use the PBO Iridescent Violet Blue. And not low on any pinks, are we? Okay, Folk Art Rose Shimmer. If I can reach it.
It sounds like we're going to have another retreat at Maria's resort.
I know, we should have it there, Maria. How many can you house? And where can we pour paint? She's got a pretty big living room, I think. All right, so the next layer. We'll do purples.
Kitty's like, August? Maria says can house 40 people.
Well, there we go. So we could do Orchid Flash. And then we'll do Morning Pansy and Barrage Posse Purple Shimmer. And of course, we'll put white in with these. Now, I need a, I have the flash. All right, that's good. I'm good. Okay. We don't have a lot of white, do we?
I'm guilty.
Empty. And it's empty.
That's not where it belongs.
Well, it wasn't empty all the way. That's why. All right, so I'm just going to put white on the bottom of all of these.
See, my hubby goes to Arkansas for work a lot. You can go to work and I'll go to the resort.
There you go. So Morning Pansy. Between those, we'll do the Color Shift Orchid. Thank you, Jen LaFond, for those colors. Purple Shimmer. I was working on getting prizes together for the first. I think I need some silver in between that. Just a little bit. Okay, we'll go back to the purple.
They're all planning the retreat while you're pouring your paint.
Hey, if we get canceled at the beach, Maria, we could come there. That one's empty for sure. I have to make some white glue. Okay, so we have 2 cups done. Get rid of these colors. She would like that. She wouldn't have to leave home. Just walk out her back door.
Catherine McClure wants to know, do you prefer gold to silver?
I do prefer gold to silver, yes. But I love silver with the moody blue. And I love silver with like the dark purples. I think it's really pretty. All right, let's do Premier Purple Red. Then I'll do the PBO, Iridescent Violet.
We have a lot of people that follow us in Arkansas, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We sure do. Not sure I like that color, but it's sparkly. It's sparkly. So you guys probably know which cups I'm going to do first.
So Cheryl has a question. Do you have a color that is similar to the Art Minds Mysterious, a metallic paint that was discontinued by Michaels?
Well, I don't make metallics, but I don't know what color it is, so I can't really tell you what color is similar to that. What color is it?
Blue. Deep blue teal.
I wonder if, oh, it's a deep blue teal. Oh, I bet you that's pretty. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. Because I know Craftsmart makes a midnight blue that's really pretty, metallic. Okay, this one's Moody Blue. We'll put in our Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Brian said a little earlier, that's a lot of cups. What are you up to?
I'm not telling you. You know, Bri, you've got 2 of them hanging on your wall.
How big of a canvas?
16 by 20. Now you'll notice sometimes when you're using metallics that the consistency changes as it sits, and it's just the metal breaking down. So when you mix those, mix them a little bit on the thicker side because they have a tendency to get thin.
Catherine wants to know, can you tell her if you come across a great silver comparable to 24 karat gold?
I like the Deco Art Sterling Silver, and that's what I'm going to use in this one. This is the one I'm using. I like our silver spoon. It works really well too. From our line. But is that Catherine from Canada? Catherine?
Catherine McClure, yes.
Yeah, I'll have to bring her some when she comes to the retreat.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Aren't you happy?
Gotta start washing bottles again.
You poor thing. My heart hurts for you, Al.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Hello, Mylene.
Let's give him a little swirl. Okay, so this, I'm going to do the pinks first.
Hello, Buff. Glad you could join us. The Buff Carrot is
Oh,
here.
yeah, he was here last time.
Yes,
Yeah.
bandana, that is a 16 by 20.
Here we go. Had to get that purple red in there. Okay, I'm going to do the blue and we'll put the purple on top. So when you run these little squiggle lines through, get more depth too. When I first started doing these dirty pours, I used to do them in a line, and I would have like 27 colors. Boy, have things changed.
It's a lot of paint, Brian.
Why'd you tell me I didn't use enough?
No?
So I want to see where this one came out towards the end.
Brian's like, you think?
I'm like Brian. I like to use a lot of paint. It just gives you more wiggle room. Like, if you don't like something, you can completely pour it off. But I definitely need to start mixing some paint because I'm getting down to colors that I don't like on the wall. So then we need to mix some more up.
Brian, it's just paint. They'll make more. They'll sell you more.
We sell a lot of paint, don't we? I actually have an order I have to fill tonight.
Poor Mylene. She can't pour because her husband has to work in the art room until mid-April.
Yeah, he's doing taxes. It'll be longer than that, Mylene.
Don't get her more discouraged.
Do some embellishing, honey. That you don't have to sit in the art room for that. She's a good little artist. She makes some pretty cool stuff. All right, I'm going to run that off of there. Because I'm not digging that spot.
The Buff Carrot is in Scotland. It's 2:50 a.m. And he don't care. He's staying up to watch.
Spot over here. So when you're doing big paintings like these and you don't want to turn it around to check your edges, this is where I always say everybody should have a little mirror. You can just run it across the back to check your corners and your edges so you don't have to pick it up and turn it. Because a lot of people, when they do a painting, they leave it right there to dry. That saves you the chance of not like sticking your hand in it or doing something to ruin it.
Okay, so you got any advice for Linda? She says she loves your ribbon pours, but she's not brave enough to try it.
Just pour it. That's what I tell everybody. Don't be afraid to let paint control you. You're the artist, not the paint. And I still have a little bit too much on here. I'm going to pour this way a little bit more. I was checking the depth. A lot of bubbles. Where are all these bubbles coming from? Did I shake them too hard? I know you didn't do it.
Good night, Holly. Thank you for joining us.
I'm going to do a dump and run. I'm really liking that purple running through there. That's why I'm leaving that. And of course, this moody blue, everything's going to dry dark. So that'll make that purple through here and this Premier purple color pop when it dries. When you pick colors when you're painting, pick your colors by what they are when they're dry, not by when they're wet. Because Alan finds out a lot of times that his dry too dark because he picks it as wet colors. And I've had that happen to me in the past, but I kind of know what color they're going to dry, so I base it on that.
Sue Lynn Dano says, Christina, you're so clever. Now I have to go out and buy a mirror.
Dollar Tree. Make it simple. Don't you have an old compact? That would work too. That's good. All right, guys. Let me wipe my edges and I'll move that out of here. Could you make sure I got a big spot to put this?
You got a spot.
Second shelf? Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, there's a lot of paint under there. I'm going to pull those out of that real quick. Real quick. I threw my paper towel away.
You do it, Bandana. Just gonna try the Dutch pour this week.
Could you, let's see if I got 4. I need one more tile, hon. From the workbench. One more tile. Always got to pull 4. So I just pick it up with a palette knife and pull it across very slowly.
Where's that other hammer?
I told you it was over there. You don't believe me. I know I didn't use them all. I can't get into that second case because it's for the retreat.
That'll
work. I hate reaching back that far. Okay. Let's pull one here. Is that a 6 or is that a big 4? It's too big. That'll work. He found one. Let's pull in here.
Dina's like, Patricia, it's so quiet.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just. I don't know what my problem is today.
Shelly said, don't forget, I have a box of tiles for the retreat.
Yeah,
Christina.
I think we're gonna end up using them though, because if we do blooms, they're gonna go quick.
Maria says, pull that upper right.
This one or this one? This.
The other right.
This. That's one she's talking about.
No, she said you just pulled it. Oh, I hate lag. Hello, Beth. Glad you could join us.
We're starting a new coaster pile, aren't we? I can't believe we had like nothing left after the auction. I was so happy to start fresh. Although I do have like 4 boxes of paintings that need to be embellished. Just waiting for Nate. I got Nate to do when he comes in November. Yeah, Jen, those big paintings are hard to tilt. I did a 24 by 36 one time by myself. It was like I was like running all over the place trying to get each corner, and then the paint kept going to the middle, and I was like, okay, now wait a minute. Just take a breath and just pick it up and tilt it. I don't know how, like, if you guys watch Mina, she puts a lot of paint on that canvas, and she struggles to put, to tilt that too. I like watching because she starts with always covered in paint when she's done. She's funny. I like her a lot. All right, Mr. Welch. I'll do them with you, Nate. I just need you to help me.
What you gonna do?
Embellishing. Nate will give me some, he's going to make me work while he's here because I get very easily distracted. I have all great intentions when I come out here every day. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then I'll do one thing and say, oh, look at that. I should play with that today. And nothing gets done.
Okay, so
Oh, Jen, that's a big painting. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a 6 by 24.
Huh? We don't have a 6 by 24.
Sure we do.
The wood ones, they all have to be taped off. Because those get resined.
I can read lips.
Yes, Nate, we are going to be doing all kinds of stuff while you're here.
We are.
Oh, yeah. We just have to force ourselves to go to bed early enough to get up and actually work the next day.
Yeah, right.
Because last time we both slept till noon.
you guys will be up all night.
Thank you, Dina.
You gotta stay away from the greens. I was told to stay away from the greens. I've been doing a lot of green.
We don't have a lot of canvases prepped, Brian. We're just using what we have that's prepped. And he's already got a canvas he shouldn't be using.
No, this one is a Practica.
No, it's not. It's got gaskets. Can you not see the line running across the side? They're the good ones.
Good. Okay.
You can use the round one. I'll let you. I'm very picky about what canvas I let Alan use. Isn't that terrible? He gets so excited when I let him use a birch board.
I know last week was like,
really? I get to use birch boards? Are you sure? Remember, those do not have silicone in them. Just the spring ones. Oh, Shelly, stop.
what shall we say?
Oh, poor Alan.
That's right. Poor me.
I know, Brian, but right now I don't want to order anymore because I think our postal workers should be delivering food and necessities. So I haven't been ordering anything. Maria's saying, uh-oh, hot dog colors.
Yes, ma'am.
See, when you pick those, you don't need the orange because you're going to make orange.
I'm gonna try it with paint that has silicone and with one that doesn't. It won't work.
Do what you want.
You know I usually do.
Shelly says, there's the chili. How about that cad orange up there from Soho? To your left. The light one. To your left. Right there. Because that's more of a... You really got to shake the crap out of that one. And if you use black, you're going to pull some green.
I'm okay with some green.
Okay. I know, Mary. He brought me a box last week, and I said, oh, just leave it out there. I got to spray it. And he goes, I'm not hating you for that. And I said, are you hating me because I'm buying stuff? And he said, well, and that was it, because I felt bad, because I'm sure these guys are like delivering stuff like crazy. So I said, okay, I'm going to lay off on ordering. Thank you, Joanne.
It's like one of Brian's little gadgets here. What do you call this, Brian?
A 4-cup.
A quad. I am going to use my silicone lubricant because I really hate cleaning this.
He hates cleaning all those gadgets, but he uses them.
Color choices. Victoria's Muscadine Wine. Persian Autumn Yellow.
Those two colors together are absolutely beautiful. I love those together.
My red shimmer. Shit, the crap out of that one.
Getting a lot of bubbles.
Soho Cat Orange. I just did what you told me to do.
I know. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of bubbles. Quad cup.
And lamp black with silicone.
Chrissy, I would say more like a flip or a drag with this cup. Good job, Brian.
Well,
I don't spell real good sometimes.
it's okay, Bri.
You know, Dina, I was wondering about that orange cleaner. Does it really take it right off? Because I have a lot I could take off. Hi, Vic.
Vic, it's way past your bedtime. Go with a little moody blue for base.
Yeah, I don't even know if our Michaels is doing curbside right now. What color base is that? Payne's Gray?
Payne's Gray, moody blue.
It's Payne's Gray. She said, don't make me go to bed, Uncle Al.
Better watch out, Vic. Your dog might take her place in the bed.
Gracie or Gunny?
Gracie.
Good to know. All these cleaning things. Yeah, I love Crud Cutter. I use that stuff on everything.
So what would you say? This is a 10-inch or 8-inch round?
It's a 12.
Are you sure?
Where'd you get it from? Top Shelf? Yeah, it might be a 10. I think the 12s are the next shelf, you know? Yeah, it's 10. You know, there's always a room right here, too.
And there's that magic tool over there.
Yep. Vic wants a screwdriver. For what, Vic? A drink? A screwdriver drink? Yeah, I don't know if our Michaels is doing that anymore either, because we are on essential only. Isn't everybody on that?
Not yet.
That's good to know, Dina. I'm going to try that. I've got a couple of canvases that I don't want to get rid of, but they definitely need to be soaked off. Oh, she wants a screwdriver because everybody else has wrenches.
Clever girl.
It's too bad they didn't have baby wrenches for people that might be moderators someday. Yeah, I think everybody's essential only now.
Black.
Remember how Alan said it was it Montana he wanted to move to? It's looking pretty good there. Yeah, you can't poke holes in the bottom of this one.
That sounds like a challenge.
Brian says the problem with this toy is you can't poke holes in the bottom.
That's why you gotta spray it. I remembered this time.
Oh my gosh, you're such a dork. Ooh, that yellow looks good with that moody blue. I'm not taking my dog to get groomed. If I can't go out, he's not going out. I'll send her some money, but I'm not taking him out. I don't want to go out. Ooh, cool. I like that middle a lot.
That's a lot of paint.
It is a lot of paint.
What did Brian say though? They'll make more?
Yeah. And I need to fix that table again, don't I? Eileen says it looks like a fetus.
I gave birth.
It's got to be quads, right? Vicky wants you to blow it. Or blow on it.
I did all my blowing last week.
I think when he stretches this out to get all that excess off, I think all we're gonna be left is with that middle. Brian wants you to spin it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Get the spinner. I can put stuff on it for you.
Oh man, it's gonna go all over. That's why Brian wants me to spin
If
it.
you spin it, you won't lose that middle though, because it'll just stretch out. Vicky said it looks like pizza. Yes, spin it. They all want to spin it. I'll get the spinner cover while he takes care of his paint bottles because he's going to have it everywhere.
That's what everybody wants to see. They want to see me covered in paint.
Oops. Dropped it. Okay. I better do put this in dry. We already chucked all our cardboard, didn't we? You have to let your painting up so it sticks under. And I would torch it first because you got a lot of bubbles. You have to be really careful with those pegs. And don't do that like this. Just do one spin because when you do that, that's what makes it slide on the spinner. Looks like pizza. It does look like pizza, but
Brian, they need a little bigger chairs. Can you enlarge these seats? Because I don't think that looks appropriate.
Ellen took it all yesterday, Maria.
What?
My cardboard. All right, here, bring your paint.
I need some protection.
You do. Go grab one of those pieces of foam board over there. There's some long, narrow ones in that box. Are you getting paint on all of them now? Do you want me to get you one? That's not one.
And
This is just to protect you.
yeah, what's going to protect you?
Okay.
Clockwise or counterclockwise? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Still got a lot of paint.
But one more. Well, you didn't lose your middle.
No.
Check your paint thickness with a skewer. Oh, you're good. You're good.
That wasn't as disastrous as I thought it was going to be.
So what is that color in the middle? Is that the blue?
That's
Is
the
that-
black.
Are you sure it's not the Payne's Gray?
Could be a little of the Payne's Gray, but I think that's mostly the black because I squirted it right down through the center of the 4 cups. Could be the Payne's Gray.
Wipe your edges.
There's a turtle head right here and a shell right there too.
I see that. Brian says, okay, so when I designed these cups, I was thinking big canvases. You don't have to fill them up.
I didn't fill it. I didn't fill it, Brian.
They didn't come with instructions, Brian.
Yeah.
Looks good, babe.
Now. Where?
Just wipe it with a paper towel. And then I'll throw that stuff away when it dries. All the way around the edge, yeah.
Mud.
Yeah, definitely yellow. Black big mud.
Okay, where you at it now?
Better put on the drying rack. It's drippy. Vicky said more to wash tomorrow, Al. I know I need to get rid of this TV tray, don't I? Could be turtle soup. Oh. Okay.
What you got up your sleeve now?
I don't know, Bri. Is turtle soup red? I've never had it.
You want another big one, huh?
Vicky might know because she used to hang out with the Munigas and they used to make turtle soup. I gotta bring you guys up a little bit. I'm gonna do some organic-y, earthy colors on this one. We're gonna mix it up because we're gonna do a little flip and we're a little pour. We're gonna play on this one. Because I only have 2 paper towels left. It's okay, I have many, many more. There's some right here, babe. He always leaves this mess. I have to pick it all
That
up.
was from you.
No, you pulled that out. Not
That
me.
was you. I didn't pull it out.
Okay. So I'm going to use some Lucas sand. I'm going to move this over so you guys can see the colors. Some Lucas sand. And we'll use some.
I did not throw away the toy, Barbara.
No, he puts them in the wash bucket. We'll use some Lucas raw sienna. And we'll use some Soho raw umber. I definitely want to throw a little bit of peridot in there. And let's put some Lucas fern in there because I think this little bit of pop will be pretty cool. Definitely need some Van Dyke brown.
Did I swish it around in the water? Actually, I did, Brian.
Yeah. And some copper penny.
Linda Brown's calling for gold.
Yeah, we definitely need gold in there. What was that? That was outside.
No.
Is it windy out?
No.
Huh. I got a tiny bit of gold bronze. We can use that up. And then I'm going to throw in some of the leftover 24 karat. And I think this is champagne pearl. That would go okay in there too.
Sure wasn't something upstairs that
I doubt it. So we'll do an Indian yellow, that autumn, Persian autumn yellow. Yeah, we can fit that in there. I don't want to put any more green than this though, because I think it'll be too much. So I was thinking about the military green, but all right. So I have to figure out what I want to do as far as flip cups and what I want to do as far. Actually, let's do a big flip cup, and then we'll do 3 cups dirty pour over top of that and stretch it out and see what we get.
Vicky says, really, Bean? How about 5 more colors?
Pick them, Vic. So we'll do 1 big flip cup, and then we'll do some little ones to run through it. Brian said I need 4 more colors.
He said like 4.
Yeah.
This guy can be
Well, you know, I do have rich espresso. That we could stick that in there too. And put that next to the brown. I'm trying to remember what happened the last time I used that color. I want to say it was something not good.
Nate says 4 more greens.
No, I don't want more green. I just want to just see hints, maybe, of green. You know, Nate. All right. So on the flip cup, I'm just going to put 1 layer of each color. So it has to be kind of heavy. And I'm not spraying the cup first.
Smiley's got a question for you. Have you tried the Deco Art texture paints?
No, I don't buy craft paint anymore. I just don't like it. Okay, and then we'll do some raw umber.
Beth says, are you sure you have enough colors?
I think so. Okay, do some champagne pearl. I would do a pour with 50 colors. I like color.
Dare you.
I've done it before with, what was it, 28? Okay, so then I'm going to put, let's do the Van Dyke brown here. Because then I could put the peridot on top of it. Because that'll be pretty together.
Brian says you're a little light on the brown.
I don't want it dark though, Bri. Okay, Bri.
Vicky says throw in some gold dust. The buff carrot, who is still awake at 25 of 4 his time, says the sand color is nice.
That's the end of the peridot, so I'm going to use that up.
No.
I don't know if I have any more of this either. Because I quit buying craft paints. We may have to make a peridot for our paint line, huh? Okay. And next to that, let's do... Oh, I hate doing a... All right, so we'll do the fern. That'll be our pop of green. So I have no peridot for the cups running through. I hope I didn't pick that one.
Chrissy's like, yes, make a peridot.
Let me think about it, Chrissy. I have enough stress with the coral that everybody wants.
Linda said the same thing. Please do it as a favor for me.
All right, let's put this gold, 24 karat gold in there. Let me use that up. I'm just thinking of you, Alan, with all these empty bottles.
I was just thinking that too. Poor Captain, she's buffering. She's refreshed 5 times. I think Shelly was having problems too.
All right, here's where I'm going to put the copper.
Buff says I'm literally half asleep with one eye shut while watching.
I do that when I watch TV. One eye shut. Okay, raw sienna. It's a good color to put next to that copper. Okay, then the Persian autumn yellow.
Joey says that Paradox is a little lighter.
A little lighter than the peridot.
Now, I think when you're making the Peridot for the next round of paints,
Yeah,
I think she wants it a little lighter than the one from
I just said that. A little lighter than the peridot. Are you tired, honey? Do I need to reword that for you?
I've been up since 4:30. I can't help it.
All right, both browns. So nice to use up these colors, even though I have to remake these ones though. And then we'll put some espresso in there.
Brian says he's got an uncle who sleeps with one eye open all the time. It's freaky when you're a little kid.
All right, so I shot that down through too.
Sometimes I sleep with both eyes open.
Alan, he's freaky when he's sleeping. He sleeps with one eye part way open. And then I don't know if he's sleeping or not.
Because I'm keeping an eye on him.
You are. You're keeping an eye on me. Okay.
Wednesday, she's going to put a pillow over my head.
I would never do that to you. I need you to wash my bottles.
Someone's got to watch.
All right, so let me just do, I think 3 will be enough. I'll do the same colors that I have here on the side. But I'm going to try to get 2 layers in. See, we need to start using these because they're getting dry in the cap. Let me move these.
Yep, I'm good for something, but I don't know what, Brian. I've been washing bottles.
You entertain me. He really does make me laugh. A lot.
Also make her swear a lot, too.
That too, yep. I can't help it.
And of course, Vicky jumps right in there. Right. Vic, you know us too well.
She sticks up for you all the time. That's nonsense. He has to stop.
Brian's being nice to me. Beth saying, please be nice to Alan.
Oh, we love Alan. We like to pick. He loves to be picked on, let me tell you. Don't ever think that he's being tortured, because he's not.
Torched? Maybe.
If I didn't pick on him, he'd say, is there something wrong? Are you mad at me?
Brian is nice to me. Sorry. Like I have a choice, Vicky says. You wait till your next conversation there, Ms. Vic. See, Shelly catches my subtle jokes.
Why would Shelley say?
That's what husbands are for, Dina. She says her husband makes it way too easy to pick on him, and she finds so much joy in it.
All right, here we go. Get you some screen here.
Brian says, guess what I forgot today?
I don't know, Brian. What'd you forget today?
Laundry.
Oh.
Now, Shirley, Dad, be nice to Brian.
She picking on Brian.
See, I knew it.
Okay, here we go. Here's our green. I probably could have used a little more of that sand. I might add it to the cups.
Jennifer tells her husband, if I didn't love him, I wouldn't pick on him.
Yep. All right, let's push these through. I like that raw umber. It's a pretty cup.
It's probably all those students doing their homework at night. Everybody's saying that everybody's using their computers and phones, and that's what's slowing everybody down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's not very many people working at YouTube either, because we already got that notice that they weren't reviewing videos. So if our video got deleted, please, it was like excuse us for something. I was like, really?
I still think it's all the kids that are staying up late doing their homework.
I am so glad my kids are old, because if I had to homeschool my kids,
Lady Tara says, that's pretty super pretty. It makes me want coffee.
do you remember what Mr. Walker said to us when I put the hooks up in the laundry room? When we first moved in and when they moved in, it's like, what are you going to hang your kids on those? I'm like, don't be giving me any ideas. Okay. Here. Watch it out.
Now that would suck, Jen. She says hers is a senior. I'm pretty sure there's going to be no prom and no graduation.
I know. I feel bad for them. I really do. And I feel sorry for the ones that have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that they can't go visit. That's got to be hard. I wouldn't want to be the parent of that child because I can just hear them screaming, I don't care, I'm going anyway.
Well, that was kind of a social distancing when we were kids growing up.
What?
When we started dating.
What do you mean social distancing? You weren't allowed to go out?
My mom was not really keen on my dating.
Oh. Vicky will tell you about my mom. She had a nickname, right, Vic? We used to be coming across the tracks, and my mother, you could see her. And we're talking like 5 houses down. You could see my mother standing in the window. And Vicky would say, "There's Eagle Eye."
Hawkeye.
No, she called her Eagle Eye. I will never forget the one night I was late getting home, and my father was sitting in the rocking chair. And I come strolling in, grabbed a soda out of the refrigerator, went to go upstairs, and I heard the rocking chair creak. And he says, "Where have you been?" I said, "I am 10 minutes late." I was so upset because he was yelling at me. I was 10 minutes late. I got grounded for 10 minutes. I should have just said, "Did you not hear the train?"
Linda Brown says, now you can't even use duct tape on your kids.
Nope. Oh, the runoff on here is pretty. I ended up with a green corner, didn't I? Darn it. I'm going to take a little more.
The yellow corner, too.
It's green. Just looks yellow on the screen. I'm getting rid of that right there because I don't like it. Okay, let me bring it all back now. Let me torch it and see what I can open up. It's very dark. I was expecting it to come out lighter. That's going to dry. I love the runoff.
Right. Yeah. And you just got to learn them not to yell when it comes to using duct tape.
I have to say, though, the only time my kids popped off to me is when they knew they were right and I was wrong. And I admit it, I was wrong.
What? When did it happen? Where was I?
You know how they are, and they still like that. If he knows he's right, he's going to argue with me. Only because I let him. I'm not strict with my kids anymore.
I'm just curious, where are you going to put that one?
I'll probably leave it right here. I love the brown with the green through here. It's kind of cool. Anything under there. Remember, we have a lot of metallic in here that's going to change too. I need to open this up though. I think. Because I don't think that sand is going to sink. Where's my paint at? It's right there.
King Brown says, that reminds me of a slab of granite that I had in my house.
Which that was pretty.
If they can make tiles with that.
With what?
With a pour.
What do you mean? For backsplash?
No. Tiles for like the floor or something.
Well, you'd really have to seal them with resin or something. And it'd have to be flooring resin. Floor epoxy is totally different than the epoxy that we use for art. It's got a lot more durability. It's very expensive too. It's not cheap.
Okay, we got a new name for Cecilia. She's the brat.
Why is she a brat? Did
She said
she admit it?
She was asked by her mom where she'd been. She says, "Do you really want to know?" And she walked away. She was 18 and out all night. Never asked again. You are a brat, Cecilia.
I really like it, guys. I love this green and the peridot with that fern green. It's going to be so pretty when it dries with that Van Dyke brown, and that dries really dark. And then we have that champagne gold here. And we have the copper and stuff mixed in with the raw sienna. And we have some gold bronze in there. All these little cells here are metallic. These light colored ones. Let me wipe the edges off.
Lady Tara needs to get coffee because she's like, this really reminds of her caramel latte with the swirls and the warm colors.
I hope there's nothing green in your caramel latte. So let me lift it up so you can see what I was talking about with that green. See how that brown and the gold is every one of those little, I was gonna say they look like little sperms. They're all gold. It's giving me a look. I can't believe you said that.
Shelly's got a better name, Little Swimmers.
There you go. Thanks, Jal. I want to pull some of that skin, though. This right here is really pretty. Can you grab me? Is there more of those tiles over there?
Yeah.
Because I think I can.
Couple as in two.
Well, I might be able to get 4 out of here. Not sure.
All right, Vic.
She's an instigator. All right, let's see. I definitely want this one.
Somebody get Lady Tara a coffee. I just want to know, is the buff carrot still awake?
He probably fell asleep. I like that one. You sent me up 4 cups. Right there.
4 cups. Coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow I can move that one and put it in the bun rack because the edges will be dry tomorrow. And I'll move this one over there. So I'm going to be playing with glitter all week. Glitter.
Yeah. Buff carrot is still here.
He's still awake.
He is now a lifer, Brian says.
That one's kind of lucky. Let's see what this looks like dry.
Swipe it.
It might be a soak it off tile. It's hard to tell until they're dry because those metallics dry darker. When you put the glue and the Floetrol in them, it lightens them up. But when they dry, they're the original color. They need to come out with a pouring medium that doesn't change the color of your paint at all.
Okay, so Lady Tara wants to know, how would glitter work on a pour? Does it tend to float or sink?
If you put it on, like say now, if I just went through and like put it on my hand in blue, it might stick to the top. It all depends how heavy the
The
glitter is. Because sometimes if it's a heavier, I want to say mica, but it will sink if it's too heavy. I know when Nate and I did our collab, we used a big, thick, chunky glitter, and it did set on top, but some of it did sink. Oh, let's shy on that one.
Hello, Kendra. She knows she's late, but she catch the replay and wanted to wish everyone well.
Hope you're doing good too. We're all gonna go stir crazy here pretty soon.
I am not touching my face.
It's so hard. You're gonna tie my hands down because I do it all the time.
You should have seen my lips from last week, guys.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised you didn't take a snapshot.
I should have taken a picture. He looked like he had been, he had white lipstick, let's just say that, from the white paint, from the turkey baster. Oh my God, he was a mess. I was like, Al, go wash your lips. He's like, why? And he got in the house. He's like, oh my God, I got paint all over my face. But you had fun doing it. I really think you did enjoy doing those blooms, didn't you? He's not answering.
Yeah, I'm reading some of the text.
Oh. So anybody have questions before we head out? Don't forget the sponsor giveaway is Wednesday. We'll probably go live just for the drawing. And so anybody that donates right up until, is it midnight tomorrow? Mm-hmm. We'll be in on that giveaway.
I was a blooming fool.
I'm going to move this back to a place where it's not going to be stuck in paint all night. There. I better wipe that off.
Thank you, St. James.
That's James. Thanks for coming, guys. As usual, when you guys come and show up, I appreciate it so much. Just keep watching my videos, guys, and my video counts are down again. Even if you don't want to watch the video itself, just turn it on and let it run. Just a little bit. Love you, Vic. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. I didn't talk to her today. We've been yakking every day lately. But, and for all of you that are going on the retreat, we have not gotten a cancellation yet. We are shut down until the 30th, so we won't know until May 1st. So let's just play it by ear. Let's just assume we're going, and we'll just see what happens from there.
We're going.
I know, we gotta go. So.
Thank you, Deborah.
Everybody's paid in full, and I don't want to, I'm not going to cancel it. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. I don't want to cancel it. It's just, we're driving in 3.5 hours. We have a couple of girls driving in. Well, actually, we have quite a few girls driving in. So I don't want to say that we're going to cancel it because they clean those houses really well. Ellen and I are going to go in a little bit early and Lysol wipe everything and spray and get all the door handles and everything. So we'll keep it nice and clean and germ-free. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I have videos taped for the next 3 weeks, so they've already been done. They're dry already, so I will see you all on Wednesday for the drawing. You don't have to be there, but if you're there, you'll get to pick. Let's just say that. So if you donated, you're in the book already. You can donate through PayPal, or you can donate here through Super Chat. You don't have to donate if you can't afford it. I totally get it. We still do drawings, whether you are in the sponsor giveaway or not. We still do drawings occasionally on Monday nights. So we always make it fair for everybody because I know a lot of people can't afford to donate. So, but we love you all, and we will see you soon. Bye now.
Have a good evening.